All right, welcome back. So anybody that knows me knows I really love coffee, especially in the mornings. Drink several cups. But anyway, it isn't the best option for us, and I'm here with nutrition expert Dr. Rachel Yan to talk about that. So you say that our cars don't run on fumes, and we shouldn't either.
You shouldn't, and you can replace your car engine, but maybe not your body engine.
Right.
So we got to treat ourselves a little bit better.
Makes sense, yeah.
So if you're tired, you're running on fumes, and one of the best ways to leverage that into a better position is to eat the right way. So we're going to talk a little bit about the do's and don'ts in terms of eating well for exhaustion and give a little demo.
Okay, and you say that breakfast is so important in the morning. I'm not very good during the week at eating a good breakfast anyway, so what would a good breakfast be?
So you really want to do good fats and high protein for breakfast, because a lot of our traditional breakfast foods are really high in carbohydrates and sugar, and so that gives you the sugar spike and then you drop, and that up and down all day is going to set you up for fatigue and exhaustion through the entire day.
All right. So you're saying don't do the ones with the marshmallows?
Yeah, maybe not. Exactly.
Okay.
So don't skip your meals. Eat a good breakfast. And I would say also don't just pound your coffee and go.
Okay.
Because a lot of us drink coffee because it gives us energy, right?
Caffeine.
It revs our system, but if we don't have food in the system, then we're just running on fumes, and that's going to really push your exhaustion overboard. And so we're going to talk about today about how to change a kind of a typical breakfast menu that may not be the healthiest in terms of carbs and sugars, and make it high fat and high protein.
Okay, and you brought an example with you.
I did. So this is a paleo pancake. It's basically just 4 ingredients. It's really, really simple. It's just 2 eggs, 1 banana, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, and a splash of vanilla.
Okay.
And that's it. So I made this last night, and here he is. So that's a paleo pancake right there. He tastes really good, made with a hint of bananas. And what we did was we also added some protein there. So we have a little pat of grass-fed butter. That's going to really set you up with good proteins and fats in the morning, and also some almond butter as well. Instead of a bunch of syrup, I put a bunch of fresh fruit instead. So that's going to give you all the good kinds of fructose, not the bad kinds of fructose. And on top of that, which is a little side of avocado with some salt. And on top of that, instead of coffee, I did a little cup of hot chicken bone broth.
Oh, really?
This is awesome. Even if you're really on the go and all you can do is grab something to drink.
Right.
Bone broth will really set you up with the proper kinds of fats and proteins, and it's winter time, so something hot, nourishing, that'll actually give you energy instead of just running you on fumes.
Well, I like everything in there, so I mean, put together, I think it would probably be great.
Yeah.
What do you suggest for people? I mean, like me, mostly I do because of time. I just don't. I love to have a good, healthy breakfast, but I just don't have time during the week.
Well, it's so funny. People who say that always make time for coffee.
Yeah, well.
So it just depends on what you put in place in terms of your rituals. So in the beginning, it's hard because you really have to kind of force yourself to eat. You're not used to eating. You might not be hungry. All you want is coffee. So in the beginning, it's going to be hard. You got to take a little more time. Make that breakfast maybe the night before, heat it up, and take the time to enjoy and eat it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Once you've done that for about a week or so, then you start to get the normal hunger signals, and you start to feel a little bit better. And from that point, your foot's in the door, and you're ready to go.
Great ideas. As always, Dr. Rachel Yan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.